Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be making aloe vera herbal oil. These are all the ingredients that I use. I added a little bit more herbs in there that I didn't post in here because it just wasn't enough space. But there's some ginger, aloe, oils, and herbs. So first we're going to get our aloe prepped. I have already washed this. You are going to need a knife and a potato peeler. If you don't have one, you can just use your knife. Right here, I am just shaving off the sides of the aloe. We won't be using those. I want to use as much of the aloe vera plant as possible, but I noticed that the end of the plant is very, very tough and that some of the gel is of no use to me because I can't get it out of the plant. So right here, I'm just showing you how soft it is versus once we get to that white part of the plant, it gets a little more tough, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. The bottom of this plant is so tough that when I run my finger across it, you can hear a crunchy noise. Listen. So I only want the green parts of this plant. I noticed that the gel in this one is a little soft, so I just want to fillet the gel right on out of there and use it along with the rest of the plant. Aloe vera is literally one of my favorite plants to use in reducing burns and reducing scars, getting rid of dandruff, just adding shine and moisture to my hair. It has vitamin A, vitamin B, beta carotene. It soothes itchiness, rashes, and burns. But you see this yellow piece right here? This is called aloe. And aloe is a latex from the aloe vera plant, and it causes irritation. So I'm going to soak the aloe vera in some water for about an hour or two so that we can extract all of the aloe from the plants, or most of it, because I've learned that it takes a lot longer than just one sitting or one soak for it to all extract. I've been considering using just the gel from the aloe vera plant, or it's called the fillet, instead of keeping the outer layer, the skin of the plant on. So here I'm just going to drop in some aloe vera. Look how dry that is. It took a while to dry. Okay. So I'm going to add in some olive oil to get my blender started. I should have added a little bit more, but that's okay. It all worked out in the end. See, you see that little piece of gel that's in there, the gel fillet? I want to start making my oil with just the fillet, and I want to compare both of them. Maybe I can make a video about that. Comment down below if you want me to make a video comparing the whole plant to the gel of the plant or the fillet of the plant. Once we get this all blended down, I'm going to top it off with some ginger. Ginger is great for stimulating growth. It gives your hair strength, which means less hair loss. It also has vitamin B6, B2, B3, iron, potassium, vitamin C, magnesium, folate, and the list goes on and on and on. Ginger is awesome for your hair. Now that I have that blended down, I'm going to pour it into my pot that I'm going to put on the stove. But first, I'm going to finish using the rest of the aloe vera and the ginger in my small little blender. Now, if you have a large blender, you probably won't have this issue. But somebody bought a $20 blender from Walmart, and this is what I get. Because I am still healing from a scarcity mindset, I'm going to take this little tool and scrape every little piece that I can get up out of there. Right now, I'm just weighing the oils that I put into my batch so that I can have an accurate formula every single time. So in this one, this is the aloe vera, rice bran oil, grapeseed oil, jojoba, avocado, and castor oil. And of course, getting the last bits. Now it's time for the herbs. So what I did was just pour all of my herbs inside of a little bowl, and I'm just going to dump it into here. There's some chamomile, there's some hibiscus, there's some fenugreek, there is lots of different herbs in there. There's 21 herbs in this oil. So I'm not gonna name them all right now, but of course they're going to be on the label. All of the herbs stimulate hair growth, promotes shine, reduces itchiness, gets rid of dandruff. The list goes on. That also is on the label. I'm gonna put this on the stove on low, give it a good mix. I'm using a plastic wooden spoon mix, and I'm gonna simmer it down until it starts looking green. She looks so beautiful. Look at all the chamomile floating around in there, and these little brown things are just from the aloe vera plant. And this is what it looks like when the dust is all settled, nice and green. All right, so listen, this is an old coffee maker. I don't drink coffee anymore, so I took out the little spring, and I'm just going to put a filter in there and pour the oil in there right on top of that so it can drain. You know, like the butter machine at the movies. That's what this reminded me of. It did pretty well. So now I have an old stocking, nice, clean, fresh out the pack stocking that I have been using. I'm going to cut that. You can see that I tied the bottom part so that it doesn't leak out. I'm actually just going to drain this filter that I had in there because it had a lot more oil in there left. So that's me squeezing it like a pimple. I was getting a little rough with the filter that I was squeezing, so I decided to put a new filter in just in case anything wanted to pop out. Here I am putting the stocking over whatever this little cut piece is called so that I can get the rest of the gunk out of the pot. And if I would have just put it inside of the filter, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Squeeze out the oil. If you made it this far in the video, please like and consider subscribing. Once I got as much oil as I could get out of there, I took out the inside parts. Now you can use this as a hair mask or throw it away. So this is what the oil looked like once we were all done. All right, so I ordered these bottles off of Alibaba. They're actually for a purpose, to be sold. I'll be using my syringe that I got off of Amazon to get the oil into the bottles. These are 60 milliliter bottles, so I'm just going to pour the accurate amount, pour it into the bottle, put the lid on there, and keep it moving. This mix made 28 bottles. So this was good. This was great information. This was my first time making this large of a batch. I've usually just been making it for my clients. They go home with little samples. So I'm excited that they get to go home now with a larger bottle. And there you have it. That's how you make aloe vera herbal oil. Thank you guys for watching.